It's June 8th. Welcome to Get It Hot. What's on the subject?
Get your piss hot!
Get it hot.
We're going to lead off with Alek Manoah, rather. He got sent down to Rookie Complex League in Florida. Their manager, Mr. Schneider, said their tech down there was the reason why he was sent down, that they're going to fill his spot for the time being and give him a few weeks worth of bullpen help with input from the technology.
Right. Are you sure it just wasn't because he's been playing like dog shit?
Yeah, it's definitely because he's been playing like dog. And it's been ever since he called Garrett Cole the biggest cheater in baseball. And since then, he's been bad. Well, this year he's been bad.
Karma's a bitch. I mean, Garrett Cole's your guy.
Yeah, obviously he's my guy. And, I mean, look at the comparison. There's not one.
Oh, no.
There's not one, honestly.
No. He's a cheater, but yet, who's down in rookie ball?
Mm-hmm.
As a vet.
But I wonder...
Vet.
But they said he's not going to face competition, which I don't understand. Like, he can have all these bullpens and shit, but eventually he's going to have to face competition. But at what level is he going to start facing batters? Like, I know they're not going to throw him against the fucking complex league. They're not going to throw him in rookie ball, I would hope.
I'm sure that they'll throw him a game. At least a game.
In rookie ball?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll at least throw him a game, just to see.
Because that's the lowest level of professional baseball.
I'm sure they'll just throw him, maybe a couple innings just to see what the bullpen work has done. If that's truly what they're trying to do, I'm sure that they'll, let him pitch, 5 innings, something like that, just to see what's happened. And if he does, exceptionally well, pretty much if he doesn't strike everybody out in rookie ball. If he doesn't dominate everybody, or if he does, I'm sure they'll send him up to at least AA or AAA.
What if Jackson Holiday gets in there?
Yeah, I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
That would be funny as fuck.
Because he talks shit about your guy, so it goes full picture, dude.
To have him shit the bed in the majors is one thing, but if you get sent down to rookie ball, you have to compete in rookie ball for the time being. To figure stuff out, and then you get hit around, you get fucking shelled in rookie ball. What do you do then? If he keeps up the same level of play in rookie ball, what do you do?
Cut him.
Just cut him. He's still on his rookie contract. He's not making dick.
Still?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, it's only his third year in the league.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was on year 4 or 5, to be honest with you.
I think he might be making league minimum.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And he was what?
He maybe have got arbitration money.
Was he third in the Cy Young last year?
Last year, yeah. But earlier this week, the cause of all this, it's been leading up to this, but I think Monday night was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back.
I would say so.
1 out against the Astros before he got pulled. 1 out.
It's kind of shocking to me that we talked about this guy last week, and we're going to talk about him again tonight.
6 earned runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 1 out.
Yeah.
ERA got up to 6.36, which still isn't as bad as Noah fucking Syndergaard.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 1-7 on the year. His 1 wins against the Royals, so do you even count it?
Not really.
You can fucking count it.
I love that they're sending him down to straight to rookie ball, but
Noah
Syndergaard's still starting games.
Yeah.
Keep throwing him, man.
Started last night.
Let him burn. Let him burn.
He's not good.
Oh, he's Thor. Yeah.
You want to just go ahead and knock that one out?
Let's go ahead and knock it out.
Let's talk about Syndergaard. Just to get him the fuck out.
Yeah, get him out of here.
So we don't have to sit here and stew on it.
This is our weekly shit talk about Noah Syndergaard. Welcome to this portion of the video.
Okay. Syndergaard went back to work.
Yeah, he went back to
A
work.
phrase you loved. You could only assume how it went.
Probably.
I mean, it's a weekly base.
Yeah,
It
he
was
throws
where
the same game
every time.
every
So
week.
we talked so much shit about him last week, and then this week it got to like day 5 when he should have been starting, and I was like, he hasn't started yet. What's going on? And then next day comes day 6. I'm like, the bitch still hasn't started. And the next day comes, he finally gets a start
Surprise!
against the Red Hot Reds with a newly called up Ellie De La Cruz. But we'll get to that later. 6 earned runs through 3 innings pitched. 6 more earned runs than strikeouts this year. And his ERA is now 7.16.
You gotta feel for the guy.
How do you have to feel for the guy?
Because, I mean, last week we talked about what he said in an interview. He was like, I would
give my metaphorical firstborn child
like he
to
would
be the
he
old
would
me again.
give up
he
his
said.
child to go back to 2014. And shit, I don't blame him, dude. If I was giving up 7, my ERA was 7. And I had 6 more earned runs than strikeouts
Just
all
think
year long. I mean, I would too. I would love to go back in time and see him do well. But like, man, he's passed. Like I said last week, he's passed up his time. He should have hung him up the second he started.
I don't know if
sucking
he
dick.
should have hung him
I
up.
think
dude.
he should have, because it's all went downhill. He could have been.
Yeah, it's all went downhill, but
He could have been known.
he wasn't terrible like he started off bad with the Angels last year. And finished kind of strong with the Phillies. He had a pretty decent playoff run, didn't he, with the Phillies? Or am I tripping?
I think he may have had one decent game, like
A couple.
I think.
Okay, so
But like,
and so, but at the end of last year, I think people were starting to lean toward, okay, he figured it out. He might be back.
A lot.
Like a lot.
A lot. Man, he's dropped off.
Oh, just wait for this headline. You ready?
To say
You
the
ready?
least, yeah.
Florida Complex League headline. Ace off. Manoa v. Syndergaard.
Dude, that would be a hell of a game. It'd be
Potential
like
future matchup.
27-36. Be the highest
Or
scoring.
0-0 or 0-1 in 18 innings. Either one.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think it would. I think it'd kind of be a shit show. I don't know, man. They've been tweaking Manoa in the bullpens.
No, Syndergaard. That's what Syndergaard said. He said, "I've been tweaking things
Yeah, he's been tweaking
to try to get myself right.
Man,
No amount of tweaking is gonna."
Who knows? He might. Who knows? It's not. His next outing, he might throw a fucking no hitter.
I mean, we wish well for him.
You never know.
obviously.
It's really like a roll of the dice. But like, man, it's really hard to see him do well. When through June, he has his ERA is almost the same.
We don't want like anybody to do bad unless it's
Mets.
the
Anybody
entire
on the
Mets roster.
The entire Mets roster.
Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and Aaron Hicks. That does it for me. That's my list.
Well,
As long as they do dog shit, which Aaron Hicks apparently is making a case for the All-Star team now for the Baltimore Orioles.
mine's the Mets, like the entire Mets roster. The entire Mets roster. Matt Olson.
He's on your own fucking
I
team.
know,
man.
dude, but
He's just
I hate
robotic.
him. I'm sorry. He's a good ball player. He's a good ball player, and he might be an all-star this year. He's definitely in the competition. But man, I don't know. There's some people that you just naturally dislike, and for me, that just so happens to be my team's first baseman.
Matt
Matt
Olson
Olson.
is a replica of Roger Maris.
Yeah, dude.
He's just if Roger Maris played first base.
He's a replica of fucking Terminator. shouldn't he?
Olsenator.
God, dude, I mean, like I said, I love his play, but like his personality. I'm sorry. I know.
Personality?
Dude, I know. Like everybody, I'm sure that every baseball fan's like, man, this guy's a good player. But
And he is a stud.
He is a stud. He's awesome. Like I'll agree, he's a great player. Honestly, I'd rather have him than Freeman. I would. I would.
Okay.
Now, has Freddie been kind of hot this year? Hey, I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah. Well, duh.
But I would rather. I think that.
He's hitting like 350 casually.
I think longevity wise, the betterment of our future is probably Olsen. I think, but
the best possible replacement
at the time
you could have. Out of anybody, it was either Rizzo or Olsen.
Or Josh Bell.
And we signed Rizzo. No, he's dog shit now, but Olsen's probably, on both sides of the ball, Olsen's probably the best option that you guys had.
It was. I mean, he's quality hitter. I mean, hits baseballs over the top.
It doesn't seem like
he hits baseballs over buildings.
It doesn't seem like his average is like 230, 240 range, but it is. But it seems like every game recap I see of the Braves, Matt Olson is getting like 2 hits a game. So I don't understand how he's just hitting like 240.
I don't know neither. I mean, but back on the subject. Great ball player. It's just the personality for me, man. I'm still salty about Freddie, by the way. I'll always be salty. I will be salty
that cake's
until
been baked.
Yeah, I'll be salty until Matt Olson fucking smiles at celebrates. Have fun, prick. Like
I don't even think he gives high fives in the dugout.
Like I love you, Matt Olson. You're a great player, but like, have fun, dog. It's a kid's game. Have fun. Smile.
I really don't see him give out high fives in the dugout.
He probably goes and gets his batteries changed.
He just puts more grease in his hair and sprays WD-40 on his knees and elbows, and he gets out there.
Handsome bastard.
He's a good-looking man.
Yeah, he's a
stunning individual.
He is. Apparently, he's disgusting at basketball too.
He's like 6'5", isn't he?
I've heard from Braves interviews that he could possibly play professional basketball.
Matt Olson.
Yes, and I also heard this is by reports from the entire team that he's the biggest shit talker on the team.
Matt Olson.
Yeah,
we're talking the same Matt Olson that hits a home run and jogs the bases with his head down.
No bat flip.
And 0 bat flip.
Yeah.
Like gently lays it on the ground.
Yeah, we're talking about that guy. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Me neither.
I don't see Olsen talking shit.
Me neither.
Out of anybody on the Braves talking shit, I would guess probably Acuna. Obviously.
I would either say...
No, Acuna seems like he chops it. Seems like he's chopping it up with everybody. Seems like he's pretty friendly.
I feel like he's the cool cat of the team. I think the person talking the most shit...
It may be Austin Riley just because he gets shit on so often.
Man, I wouldn't say Austin Riley.
But he's quiet, but he gets shit on a lot.
Shit, dude, I'd say Travis d'Arnaud's chopping it up to everybody. I think he's definitely chopping it up for sure.
Tyler Nutsack.
Sean Murphy ain't saying shit. He just does
his
fucking job very well.
Ozuna might.
Ozuna
from the Braves might talk a little shit. But he flew out to the wall.
He did.
Or no, he hit a single, but he thought it was a bomb, and he damn near walked to first base, and got his ass pulled. What do you think about that?
It's classic Ozuna from the Braves, man. We're talking about the same guy.
Well, they interviewed him after that game, and he said, "Yeah, I definitely deserved to be pulled."
I'm Ozuna from the Braves. I thought it was a home run, but it was single.
Yeah,
he's that's like legitimately a player that I do not like.
Ozuna?
Yes, just because of the things that's happened in this past. Like I would hate to get personal into players, and like I really would, but like,
But
damn
I'm-
dog. The second I heard about him and his wife,
But I'm Ozuna from the Braves.
you can't stand for that. You can't.
That might have been the funniest shit.
I'm Ozuna.
I'm Ozuna from the Braves.
That's class. That's
And the fact that they made a parody jersey that has his number, and on the name it says Ozuna from the Braves. That's so fucking funny.
That's great. But yeah, dude. I mean, another decent ball player at times. But yeah, I just don't. I mean, I don't like the shit that he's done. I think he should have.
He is kind of a piece of shit.
He is, but
Seems to be. Don't know him personally,
he could be
obviously.
a great guy. He could be
could
a
be a
very
hell of a man.
He could be a
Could be a
very
saint.
good guy. But from my point of view, I don't think that he's that cool of a cat. To be honest with you. The Ozuna from the Braves, though, is the funniest shit that I've ever heard a professional baseball player say ever. That was hilarious. So props to him on that. But the punching and all.
At least he made history with one of the funniest fucking taglines of trying to get out of
a
an
ticket.
arrest.
Yeah, an arrest, yeah.
an arrest. Ozuna from the Braves.
What a guy.
Well, hey, Liam Hendricks made his second and third outings, and it went a lot better than the first outing. Both no earned runs through a total of 2 innings pitched. Not looking to extend him any, I don't blame him, with 3 total strikeouts in both innings. So the butterflies are gone, and he is back. Yeah.
That's not bad at all. That's actually pretty good.
He said I think he said it was his elbow feels better. He said, I think chemo fixed my elbow, is what he said.
What?
So I'm not making this up. It's just what I saw.
That's
He said my elbow has felt better since chemo.
his elbow has felt better since chemo.
Swear.
Medical miracle.
Hey, fix one thing, you fix them all.
Hey man, keep on throwing, kid. Keep on throwing.
Did you see Jose Altuve's view of the Ben Joyce of the at bat he had against Ben Joyce?
I didn't.
On Twitter. It was like, so he's not the tallest man. So
Yeah.
it has kind of a, and he just peppered him with high sinkers the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Took the first one, and it was like fucking blink, and it's in the mitt.
I couldn't even touch that.
And the third one was super high, but he was just chasing and swung and looked like a dipshit at like 102. But still, watching Ben Joyce strike Jose Altuve out on 3 pitches was
That brings joy to my life.
fun. So fun to watch.
I'm gonna have to watch that. That sounds great. That sounds very satisfying.
But yeah, they had a view
Vols.
of it was a VR view of what Altuve possibly would have seen.
Oh, I thought it was like genuine camera.
No, I think it was the catcher. Actually, it was the catcher sat up behind, but it was VR. It was a VR simulation, and it.
I thought it was like legit, like genuine footage.
Like I say, fuck Altuve, but at the same time, there's probably a lot of people wouldn't have stood a chance against it because Altuve, as much as I hate him, he's a pretty good hitter. He's a damn good hitter, but I don't know who would have stood a chance against that.
I've heard rumors of him. People talking. This is rumors. Possible starting pitcher. Ben Joyce.
Ben Joyce, I don't think that's.
I don't
gonna
see
happen.
that. I don't see that happening either, man.
Let's see who's in the Angels rotation.
Didn't we try that one time at the Vols?
He started midweeks. Yeah, he started a few midweeks. He did okay, but he only threw like 3 innings max.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna be a starting pitcher and you're just throwing 3 innings, just go to closer.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, and then you have to throw, probably 3 guys a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just isn't worth it.
Let's talk while we're on it. Let's talk a little Vols. Zane Denton, Christian Moore, Griffin Merritt just going off, pitching, using 3 pitchers in the Clemson game. of 14 innings, and they used, 10 pitchers. Clemson used 10 pitchers.
Yeah.
Got spent, lost to Charlotte, and then we beat Charlotte again, and unfortunately we did not get to host. We have to go to Southern Miss.
That's okay.
But still, man, what a fucking regional.
That's a
Talked about winning it. Fucking did. Unconventionally, I guess.
Let's talk about Zane
Denton. And apparently he's dating Taylor Swift. So
they have
dick on that cat.
Yeah. Vitello, he was at a presser, and he's like, how about this Zane Denton cat? You know, and he talked about him for a little bit, his story, and he's like, he's been on a real hot streak.
Yeah, he said he's
apparently dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah, he was like, he's catching a rhythm. He's finally catching into the flow of things. Apparently, he's dating the Taylor Swift. That's just what I saw in the group me.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Dude, instant leader of the team if you're dating Taylor Swift.
Flip of the switch, you are the team.
I'll be listening to that shit pregame.
But the more, I think the further this team gets in the playoffs, the more you realize that they may not be last year's team, but the chemistry is like it's there. It's a different team, but the chemistry is definitely still there. It's just different people.
The chemistry's still there, but the atmosphere is different. If that makes sense. Because last year's team was the most hated team in college baseball.
Oh, dude, it was like that the Clemson game. They kept. So after we beat Clemson, there were still a fuck ton of Clemson fans there.
Yeah,
because they expected Clemson to win the whole fucking thing. So they got tickets for the whole weekend, right? Tennessee's playing Charlotte in the regional final, and Tennessee scores and striking people out and making plays, and they're booing them.
Yeah,
because they got put out. So like the booing and the villainy is still there,
but it's not even remotely close to the same, dude.
But still, we draw the most fucking numbers. That game was the highest. The most watched game in college baseball this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was. There's just still something about Tennessee. They're still polarizing. You hate them or love them.
My bad.
We'll just Snapchat people while we're on the
little break. Important message came through.
My ass.
I would say that I personally I think that Tennessee has a very good chance at making it to Omaha with the run that we're on, and the piss is getting hot. It's getting very hot, but there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition. I mean, there's some damn good ball teams. No, I'm not saying Tennessee is, not a damn good ball team, but I'm saying that.
But Auburn went home. But Arkansas went home. Teams are going home, and we're still there.
There's a lot of people still there, but I mean, there's people out there that's just as hot or hotter than us right now.
And Southern Miss is one of them, which worries me a little. Worries me a lot, actually.
But we have faith in the Vols.
Dude, apparently Southern Miss had the people on the panel it was the selection committee on who's hosting Super Regionals. One of the guys had a kid that went to Southern Miss, and one of the guys had a kid that's there right now.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think that you should be able to include their fucking vote. If shit like that's happening, you can stand 2 less votes and get them the fuck out of the room without any bias. And that's the same with any school. Like, if any family members go to any school, I don't think they should be able to vote on that.
At least going to schools that are within the, within the competition. At least,
I guess. Whatever.
It is what it is. Fuck it. We'll beat them.
Yeah.
Take us to fucking Hawaii, boss.
We'll see.
We'll get that ass.
We'll see in Valhalla.
Bring Taylor Swift.
Fuck Southern Miss. Hopefully we'll just beat the shit out of them. I mean, called it last week. You said hope they win. Hope they win this week.
All you can do is hope.
All you can do is hope.
That's all you can do. Trust Tony Vitello.
Done.
The guy.
Trust old Done.
That done.
Lady Vols ended up losing out in the Women's College World Series, but they lost to the two teams that are in the finals right now.
That's
so
true.
Good on them. Hell of a season.
Who won that? Who won that game today?
I don't know. They were playing when we left El Patron. I know Oklahoma won on a walk-off last night. It was like a ground ball somewhere last night, and this girl threw it in the shitter. First baseman tried to scoop it, or first basewoman, sorry, God forbid, tried to scoop it, and it squirted off, and then the girl who was on third ran home because the bases are the same as what we played on when we were 12. So they were able to score. Did Oklahoma win?
Oklahoma won.
So they won the whole thing.
They won the whole thing. They did.
Congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners, Women's College World Series champions. Lost one game all year. That would have made them, what, an even 40-1, 41-1?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's nuts.
That's a historic run.
That's a historic run.
Yeah.
You obviously deserve to win. Congratulations. We'll get the fuck. Who wants to talk about softball, dude? All right, we'll get on to shocking news. With just 60 games in, a little over now. Which to you is more shocking? Miami being second place in the East, just a few games behind the Braves. The Rays' hot start, Texas's hot start. The Pirates being first in the NL Central, or the D-backs sharing first place with the Dodgers right now.
I kind of expected the Marlins because the Marlins, they have a good crew. They finally constructed what I think is replacing the Mets at number two. I think so.
It's just a good young team.
I think that the Rangers was expected a little bit, not much, you know.
With DeGrom out, there's a hole, but still, they're doing better.
A little bit better than expected, you know. They're
especially without DeGrom.
Yeah, you know, without DeGrom, they'd be an average team, or I thought, but they're doing very well without him. I think that the Rays was, you know, that's a little surprising, but you know, they have a very good squad.
Yeah, I was gonna say again, you got to look who's on the team.
They have a very good squad. Pirates
is pretty fucking surprising.
That's surprising. That's very surprising. What was the other one?
But in the end, I think, and I would assume this is what you're going with, is Diamondbacks sharing first place with the Dodgers.
Diamondbacks was very.
And it's been back and forth in the first place in the West all year. Everybody expected the Padres to be in the the position the Diamondbacks are in right now. People would have figured the Padres would have been in that position.
Yeah, I was expecting a big time back and forth with them this year, but
they fucking stink.
But the Diamondbacks out of nowhere, that was extremely surprising. I thought that they were. I sort of thought they were in the middle of, you know, building a team, not, you know, going straight to first place.
Well,
so, I mean,
when you call everyone up at the same time.
Yeah, but I didn't figure that everybody would shit. I didn't think that everybody would be dogs all of a sudden.
And they got Gurriel. Gurriel's going off.
Yeah.
He's having a damn good year. Fucking Zach Gallen's having
a fantastic year.
He's competing for Cy Young currently. And
my God.
I mean, if you have any team that has a Cy Young contender is unless it was DeGrom with the Mets when he won his Cy Young, where he was like 5-11 with an under 2 ERA or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like shit like that is just rare when you're that dominant with a shitty team around you.
Yeah.
Like if you're losing 1-0 games and you're throwing 8 innings every game,
Yeah.
you deserve a Cy Young. But
Definitely Diamondbacks.
Corbin
Overall.
Carroll making a damn good case for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't know of anyone that's touching him right now in the NL Rookie of the Year race.
Well,
because he's not just making contact and flying around he is fucking hilariously fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's to where you look at him and you're like, what?
First, I mean, you're gonna call me an idiot, but his first and please don't quote me on this, but that dude Dodd's first game with the Braves, I was like, we have some potential here, but I was incorrect. I was wrong.
Where is this coming from? We're talking about the Diamondbacks.
I know what you said. Rookie of the Year. He had a possible Rookie of the Year statement. I was thinking that he had some potential, but very.
Is Bryce Elder a rookie? Is this his rookie year?
I don't.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Let me check this out. I don't think he's a rookie.
Mets Braves 10-10 going into extra innings now. Orlando Arcia just hit a home run to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth.
Let's go. That's huge. I'm trying to find
another guy who has really come out of nowhere and just had a fucking.
He made his debut last year.
Ridiculous season. Okay. Just a little throwback to the Oklahoma thing. Oklahoma softball captures third consecutive national championship. And the shit went away, of course, right when I'm reading it. An in-season on D1 record 53-game win streak. Holy shit.
That's hot. That is.
So they lost the first game and then proceeded to win 53 more.
Every single dude.
Good God.
God, dude, all those girls were hurt by somebody.
Bunch of.
That's a team of fucking heartbreak.
The revenge tour.
God, what happened to you guys?
The revenge tour. Anyway, sorry. Going back to Elder, is he a rookie?
No, he made his debut last year.
Well, he still could be considered a rookie if it was late enough.
I'll check.
Oh man, and then Pete Alonso and his feud is it's something. I don't know why it's a thing, but it's happening. The Bryce Elder Pete Alonso feud.
Do it again.
Throw it again.
April 12th. So no.
Please throw it again.
So no, it wasn't. He was a rookie last year.
He was a rookie last year. Please throw it again.
Do it again.
L. Dude, that TikTok's so fucking funny. Throw it again,
yeah,
and then Jeff McNeil bobbling that ground ball.
Pick up the ball.
To the outfield 3 times, couldn't pick it up.
Dude,
and then Sean Murphy just roping doubles in the cap.
Yeah. Who hit that ball? Was that Rosario? That was Rosario.
That was Rosario, yeah.
Yeah.
In the corner.
He was walking. He could have got an inside the park home run off of that shit.
Probably.
He walked to second base.
Well, whoever was on base, helped them score.
Oh yeah, of course it did.
It may have been Australia. I don't know.
Whenever you're picking up the ball with a, fucking litter picker,
pooper scooper.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Let's move on to so we're agreeing D-backs probably the most surprising.
Yeah.
Pirates still pretty surprising. I don't know how long that's going to last though. With the Reds coming up, Cubs stink. Fuck the rest of that division. I don't want to talk about that division.
It's really just Reds and Pirates.
Dude, it's Reds and Pirates. Because Reds not in the best place now, but they're, let's be honest, the past 2 games that they've played have looked like playoff caliber games. So, playoff caliber atmospheres too.
Yeah, especially with that young cat that's not called up.
Texas hot start, kind of expected. Rays, they have the roster to do it. Miami, we're happy that it's happening and just glad it's not the Mets. Anyways, back to NL Central. Reds number 1, MLB's number 4 overall, which it's looking like probably should have been MLB's number 1 overall prospect, Ellie De La Cruz. Called up to the Reds. Best comparison would probably be O'Neal Cruz. I would assume O'Neal Cruz.
I mean, massive
individual.
Guy, same body type.
Both knocks the dog fuck out of the ball.
And throws the ball.
And can run like a motherfucker.
And throws the ball 200 miles an hour.
So he has the hardest hit ball in pro baseball this year, 118.3 miles an hour. Had 3 balls hit over 116 in the same game. Has thrown 99.2 miles an hour across the infield. Probably going to play third. I think he played short last night, but he debuted at third. Because Matt McClain's a fucking stud at short. He has a hit machine, but he played short last night and McClain DH'd. And but everybody's initially was saying they're going to move Indy to third, so he'll play third like he did in college at Florida.
McClain to second.
Ellie to short, which I haven't seen anything defensively like the first 2 games. But
I mean, if it works, go.
Honestly, what the fuck does it matter? As long as all of them are on the field, because Indy is a fucking stud.
Vacuum.
McClain's good as fuck. He can hit the ball. Jonathan India is the same way.
And Ellie's looking good. He's looking very promising.
And I think eventually you're going to have to... Either way, they're going to have to play the infield, because at the end of the day, when Votto gets back, he's probably going to DH.
I would say.
Or play first, and whoever's playing first now is going to DH. Either way, Spencer Steer, who's also having a damn good year. And hopefully he's going to be an all-star. He's probably going to get fucked, though, because he's not popular. He plays for the Reds. Anyways, he can fucking fly to 11 seconds from home to third, tied with Corbin Carroll for the fastest in pro ball, which, again, we said is, like, comically fucking fast.
Yeah.
It's weird that a guy 6'5" and a guy 5'8" can have the same
that's
home to third speed of 10.97. Switch hitter, which you don't often... I feel like it's becoming more of a rarity.
Common. No, I think it's becoming more common.
Really? Switch hitting?
Yeah. I'd say so. I mean, shit, dude. Whenever you were getting brought up as a kid, what did you want to do? Because I wanted to switch hit. I wanted to. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, everybody's wanting to do it, but it really just depends on if it...
No, everybody didn't really want to do it. They just wanted to hit.
Shit, I wanted to. I wanted to bad.
They just wanted to fuck around left-handed because they thought they were like, dude, look at my lefty swing. It's nice.
Yeah. Sometimes it turns out to be nice. I mean,
if you actually fucking practice it, yeah.
If you swing it enough, yeah. I mean, I do think it's becoming more common though.
I feel like a lot of the times it's just lefties who don't want to face left. Like they're a natural left-hand hitter, and it gets to a point where they're thinking, "Fuck, I don't like this lefty-lefty matchup."
Yeah, I don't like
so they're like, "All right, we'll just hit off the tee, and then we'll figure something out right-handed." But in some cases, look at fucking Ozzy Albies, who's a better right-handed hitter than he is a left-handed hitter.
Yeah, but he's naturally lefty, isn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is. He's natural lefty.
But Ellie, 21 years old, 6'5", from Dominican Republic. 1 for 3, 2 walks, a strikeout, and a double in his debut.
Yeah, not a bad debut.
No shit. His first hit was 112 off the bat.
I mean, it's looking good, but it was Syndergaard.
And no, not his debut. His debut was Gonsolin, maybe.
Oh, I'm thinking of
last night,
his second game.
But last night, 458 feet, 114.8 exit velo.
Yeah.
458, and that thing was damn near out of the stadium.
Syndergaard's
been to Great American Ballpark. It's not too shallow. It's kind of fucking deep.
Syndergaard's been working on that. on that. That's
Tweaking.
yeah. He's been tweaking on that.
We've been tweaking.
Let's see. Yeah, he's been tweaking on. How much? If I throw this pitch here, how much further can these players hit this baseball?
How can I maximize their distance?
Yeah, 458. We could hit 470.
I think we can beat those numbers.
Yeah, I think so.
Swift kicking the nuts in Arlington on Tuesday with Jacob DeGrom to undergo another Tommy John surgery. And I don't know if it's like mechanical or something because he seems to be getting hurt more often. I don't know, man. You feel for him.
I mean, he seemed pretty torn up about it. So, I mean, he seems like a good guy. Obvious, he's a top tier pitcher in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's, if he stays healthy, possible Hall of Famer.
I fucking hope, man, because
he's
in his prime. Like I said, those Mets seasons where
nobody could touch him.
The Mets were dog shit, but he was just so fucking dominant.
I think I really hope that he finds it. What's causing it. If it's something that he can fix himself,
mm-hmm.
I hope he could find what it is, fix it, and have another good. How old is he? He's late 20s, early 30s.
I think he's starting to get up there a little. He might be early 30s.
Like if you can get another 5 good years of being a dominant pitcher, I think that he could possibly be a Hall of Famer now. But in order to solidify it, I think that he needs to get it at least 3 to 5 dominant elite years. Maybe another Cy Young. Who knows? But the guy.
I mean, I want him to get a ring too.
Yeah, I mean he's got it.
That's why if the Rangers win it all this year without him,
I would still feel bad.
He would get his ring, but yeah, you'd feel for him because he would feel like he didn't deserve it. But let's run through his injury history real quick. 2010, as he got drafted the following year, Tommy John.
Yeah.
2016, ulnar nerve injury, which something was fucked with his surgery and because his nerve was fucked up. 2017 to 19, healthy, 2 Cy Youngs. 2020, neck and hamstring injuries. I don't think he missed a fucking game, though. But that was also a COVID year, so shortened, not as many starts.
Yeah.
2021, pulled from 2 starts in a row with minor injuries, placed on IL with forearm tightness, which is what he had leading into
2023
to this year. Was out the whole second half of the year in 2021. So I think it may have, since 2021, it may have just been like slowly tearing maybe. But
I think so. I mean, I'm sure he went to the doctor and got it checked out though.
2022, stress reaction in shoulder out for the first half of the season. 2023, 15-day IL, elbow inflammation, and a month and a half later, Tuesday announces his second Tommy John.
Yeah.
Which, it sucks. His presser was super emotional, and it's tough seeing a guy who doesn't show emotion on the field.
Show emotion off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
just because he's like fucking on the mound and coming off the mound every game, Stonewall Jackson. Yeah. And to see him that fucking tore up just because he wants to compete, show people why he's considered one of the best, if not the best pitcher in the fucking world.
He, dude, it's gotta feel like a bitch whenever something like that happens, and that you're one of the top pitchers, players in baseball. Period. Just knowing that and thinking to yourself, "Damn, this could possibly be the beginning of the end."
Yeah.
That's gotta be a stab in the stomach, dude. That's gotta feel so damn bad.
And another thing, I think coming to a new team that he has built this relationship and kind of really bought into what they're trying to do in Texas. Because even without him, they're rolling. But with him, just fucking imagine. I think he's kind of built a connection and a bond with that group of guys because
I mean, of course,
I feel like the whole group, or the group as a whole, has bought into what, not just him.
I mean, he was the ringleader.
Yeah.
He got there, and then all these other guys was like, fuck, we got DeGrom.
Yeah, we got DeGrom. It's time
we got DeGrom.
Now we go.
Yeah.
Now we go.
Now we can get shit done, and guys started to show up. He got on the team. They started to show up, show out. I mean, look at that one cat. That's one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. What's his last name? Garcia?
Oh, Simeon.
Huh? No, not Simeon. The other one.
Adolis Garcia?
Yeah, Adolis Garcia. Simeon is holy shit, dude.
Which rest in peace.
Games.
Rest in peace to his hitting streak. I was pulling for him, man.
I was wanting to see him at least get to 30.
That's what I'm saying, man. I want to see history. It's getting to a point where back in the day, you remember when Dan Ugla had that little hitting streak and he was starting to get up there? Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, he might beat DiMaggio's hit streak. And now I see Simeon trying to go on a little hitting streak, and I'm thinking, let's break some fucking records, man. Like, I'm tired of these same old records. Let's start breaking some fucking records. I wanna witness history.
Now.
God. But DeGrom called. He said the injury was. He said it was a disappointment, and he said he was disappointed. Which,
of course you are.
I mean, it's something that's kind of out of your control. But
I mean, I would be I'm sure he's not disappointed in himself, but I'm sure he's like, "Fuck you, elbow."
Yeah, and I think he's more disappointed that like at this point to where these injuries have kept occurring. He's kind of like, I just want to fucking play.
Yeah,
he's at the point where he just wants to play, and which I don't blame him.
Shit, dude, he's gonna. Have you ever watched the movie Perfect Game? You never watched that movie?
So Brendan Fraser, where he's on the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
he
he's gonna
throws like 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Yeah, DeGrom's gonna be fucking 50. He's gonna be like, I'm healthy for one game. By God, I'm throwing up 506 miles an hour.
Oh, dude, I'm already geared up for a fucking DeGrom post Tommy John
DeGrom comeback
revenge tour.
Yeah,
the DeGrom Reaper, dude. Just fucking mowing.
What a name.
Mowing.
What a name. I didn't even think about that. DeGrom Reaper. Holy shit. You taking credit for that?
It kind of gives me the jitters, and like I just want to fucking see him come back.
And just
shit
on everybody.
Back, Cy Young contender, shit on everybody. First game back.
Yeah.
You know that game's gonna be viewed like a motherfucker. His first game back. And if he fucking performs, Twitter's gonna go crazy. MLB Network's gonna go crazy. Fuck ESPN, they hate baseball. But everyone's gonna go fucking nuts that enjoy.
It's fucking bad. We'll be on here and we'll be like, what did we say?
DeGrom's reaping, bro. That's all you can say.
But then again, it could come back and,
shit the bed.
First pitch.
Okay, let's not.
I'm just saying, it could happen, and then we'll, I'm just saying. Best of wishes. I wish nothing but the best for you. But son of a bitch, get that motherfucker right, dude.
He'll get back. He'll get it back. At least we hope. We love DeGrom.
Where's some wood?
Huh?
Where's some wood? Yeah. You better knock on some wood, dog.
The baseboard, bro. Just knock on the floor. You got some feet on wood, bro. Baseboard action.
DeGrom. Get better, dog.
He said DeGrom.
Yeah. Like he died.
Oh. What do you think about the sponsor patches?
I think they're dumb. I think they're stupid.
Padres announced they're the first to do it with their Motorola sponsorship, which they got a big ass M on their sleeve.
The reason why I think they're stupid, wait until the last one on the list. That's why I think it's dumb. Continue.
Boston, Mass Mutual Insurance, Diamondbacks, Avtech Net, never heard of them till now. Angels, Foundation Building Materials, never heard of them till now. Reds, Kroger, which I fucking love. That might be my favorite one.
That is
Reds
cool.
and Kroger. Astros and Oxy Energy, never heard of them. Another one I love is the Marlins and ADT.
Yeah.
Security and Solar Energy, which I didn't know they were investing in solar energy now. I just knew them for like home security.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Anyways, ADT, Marlins. The Mets are sponsored by New York Presbyterian Hospital. Cool. Wow.
Yeah. Great
I'll
job.
give it to Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Cardinals are sponsored by Stifel Wealth Management Investment Firm. Fuck them, dude. And the most recent and probably most comedic, the Braves and Quikrete.
Of course.
So they went on kind of a weird, not losing streak, but had a losing record since getting that ugly. And it's definitely the ugliest sponsor patch. Out of any of them, it's definitely the ugliest. It's it's just fucking funny. I didn't expect, out of everything in Atlanta that they could have been sponsored by, it's Quikrete.
Somebody get a Bass Pro sponsorship.
Well, all of these, it seems like their home base is in the area that the team is located.
We have other things in Atlanta.
That's
There's
what I'm
other
saying.
things,
Out of all companies that are based out of Atlanta, you pick Quick fucking Crete, Instant Concrete.
We pour you pads. That's it.
Hey, it's holding up the basketball goal at Chief's house. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. We get your driveways poured.
There's some of those posts in that corral we just built that's got a bunch of Quikrete in it.
Hey, let's go, dude.
Some bitch works.
Let's go.
Maybe it's a good one. Maybe the Braves did pick a good one.
Hey,
maybe I'm coming around, but the patch is ugly. Don't care.
Add a fucking lightning bolt or something in that bitch, like
There's 0 lightning bolts in their fucking logo.
there's nothing.
It's just a fucking square, and it says Quikrete in it. Fuck.
Oh well.
All right, fuck them. Luis Ariz, Freak of Nature, Hitting Machine, Twins stunk, or they stink right now without him. They stunk with him. Also,
But they stunk a little bit less.
yeah, they stunk a little bit less. Had highest average in baseball, won the hitting title, batting title
Yeah.
last year. They didn't make the playoffs. Right now, he's hitting over 400. Last guy to hit over 400 higher through June 6th was Chipper Jones in 06. Another switch hitting freak who I think was on the broadcast tonight for Bali Sports South, and he said he was going by Larry and not Chipper because of the Mets thing. Anyways, Arise just makes it look ridiculously easy for a very hot Marlins team, and he's probably going to keep it up enough to win the National League batting title, I would assume. His only competition be Freddie Freeman, because he's hitting like 340, 350 for some reason.
I'm still sour.
That some bitch is just getting better
It's
with
okay
age.
though.
But if he pulls it off, he'll be first to win back-to-back batting titles in different leagues since the year 1900. Maybe since the league's conception.
Yeah.
But I was gonna get with you and see if you thought that he would eventually edge out Ted Williams at the end of the year. Do you think he can pull it off?
In what, batting?
Yeah, so 41, Ted Williams hit 406. Do you think Luis Arias can hit over 406?
I don't know. I don't know if
I fucking hope he does, because like I said,
I hope so. History.
I want to see some
now.
history.
Right now.
Give me some fucking history now. See, Aaron Judge spoiled me last year, and all I want to see now is just some history. Give me some fucking history.
I want to see some of that shit you put in the books.
Write the fuck down. Write that shit down. Give me history.
Give me something.
Send me some bullshit, bro.
Give me something. Like I said, I want to see some of that shit you put in the books. Some of that shit you put in the books. Pencil and paper.
Pencil and paper.
Pencil and paper.
What's some pencil and paper?
Pencil.
Albies has just hit a 3-run home run.
Who? Ozzy?
Yeah. So Atlanta wins.
Yes, I love it.
Winning pitcher Raisel Iglesias.
I absolutely love it. I love it.
Fuck the Mets.
Hey, throw it again.
Throw it again. Keep throwing it, Tommy
Throw
Hunter.
it again.
Fox Sports listed the top 5 cities that ChatGPT said would get expansion teams. We'll go from first to fifth here. It was Montreal, Portland, Charlotte, Nashville, Las Vegas. With Las Vegas potentially getting the A's, I don't think they've been cleared to get the stadium yet, because they talked about it in like town halls or whatever this past week.
Yeah.
And they said they didn't know if they would, since they just built the fucking Raiders a stadium, they'd have to build the A's a stadium. But they're still probably getting the team, so we'll go ahead and knock.
It's Vegas.
It's Vegas. They're going to get it.
It's Vegas.
As much revenue as they have, they're going to fucking get it. So we'll go ahead and knock them off. So top 4, Montreal, Portland, Charlotte, Nashville. Portland is probably the most viable because Montreal's had a team.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Like they had a decent turnout, but in the end, your team's not there anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're. I mean, fuck Canada. They've got the Blue Jays.
They've got the Blue Jays, and the entire country's on fire apparently right now.
Respect to Canada.
Fuck Canada.
Dude, I saw that. That's
breaking
news.
The Yankees couldn't play yesterday because
I saw that.
Had to play a doubleheader today.
You see that picture from the Met Stadium? New York looks like an apocalypse.
That was the Yankees team.
Dude, that is wild.
Yeah, it looks
it's yellow. Like the entire city is like, it looks.
You know the scenes in Breaking Bad when they go to Mexico and it's just like a different color. That's what it looks like. That's what it fucking looks like.
I hope everybody's all right. But damn, that. I know this may sound funny, but damn, that's a bitch. Like, fire's a bitch, you know.
We know plenty about it. We had Gatlinburg. You ever heard of Gatlinburg, huh?
It turned the Great Smoky Mountains into the Good Smoky Mountains. We're back now.
Ain't no leaves around anymore.
We're back now.
Sevier County didn't have leaves on the trees for 2 years.
That is very.
Everything was dead.
R.I.P. to the trees.
Everything looked like shit.
Dude,
anyways, back to this, man. We've gotten off track like a motherfucker.
Respect to the Black Bears, though.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, man.
I'd say Portland. I don't know if Nashville needs to be more crowded than it already is. It's already a fucking bitch. Obviously, I would like to see a major league team come to Nashville, but
it'd be great. But
at the same time, as crowded as Nashville is right now, it doesn't need any more.
Let's go over team names for Nashville. A good team name. the singers. If they do some corny
Well,
ass
they
shit,
already have the Nashville Sounds. That's why I'm confused.
I'm sorry, but like, I know that
Nashville Notes.
I know that.
The Nashville Notes.
I would. Nope. No. Nope.
I mean, like thinking. I'm just thinking
I don't want
stuff
like,
it actually potentially could be.
I don't want it to be
Anything music
some
related.
music shit.
You know, it
give
would be
us-
though.
give us, like-
What do you think?
I mean, like, give us something like. The fucking banjos. The Nashville.
I don't want it anything music related, but
the
we can be named after an instrument.
The Nashville Fiddlers.
Dumbass.
Bitch.
That's all fucking music related.
I know,
You just said nothing
I
music
know,
related.
but like, what am I gonna pull out my ass right now? The fucking Chris Stapletons.
Well, let's think. What's something Tennessee that hasn't been used?
The Smoky Mountain Bears. I
Fuck
don't
'em.
know, dude.
We go. That's why it's not our job to fucking think of these things.
I don't know, man. We'd be fired.
So I think honestly, Portland and Charlotte's probably the best two locales, because Portland's been calling for one since the Rockies got their expansion. Since Colorado got an expansion team.
I'm trying to think of some names still.
Dude,
But what's
I
our
don't
state?
think
What's our
of any.
state bird?
Who fucking cares?
Oh,
what
no,
our
that
state
that
word
ain't
is?
gonna make no sense.
Mockingbird.
It's a mockingbird.
Mockingbird. Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
The Nashville Narwhals. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
They
that's
name
enough.
them dumb shit now.
That's a team name off the show, isn't it? Narwhals or the Whales?
Yeah, the Whales.
The Whales. And then Charlotte would be another good place, not too crowded. So I'm thinking if we had to pick two places, it'd probably be Portland, Charlotte for me, because the A's are already moving to Las Vegas, so that automatically knocks them out. Montreal had the Expos; it didn't work.
Who would throw out the first pitch at the Charlotte game? DeBaby.
No, he's canceled.
What'd he do? Let's not go.
Oh shit, Marcus Semien. Last night against the Cardinals and with Jack Flaherty on the mound, of all teams. I wouldn't have thought the
Yeah,
Cardinals
I
would have
would-
been able to stop it.
Yeah, I would think that.
Of all the American League teams they've had to face, the last team I would have thought would stop this streak would be the last place NL Central team,
Yeah, it's
St. Louis Cardinals.
that's baseball.
You're right, though. That's baseball. I kept watching that. I kept watching the recap video of it, and it showed the leadoff Marcus Semien at bat, and he flied out. And then it just didn't show an out bat or an at bat his whole time. Thanks. It didn't show the rest of his at bat, so I was like, well, I guess I didn't get a fucking hit then, because I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I had to end up looking it up. But all right, Gary Sanchez. We're coming back around. That sumbitch is hitting 310 for the Padres. Currently carrying an entire franchise. He has a 1.168 OPS with 4 home runs in his first 9 games as a Padre. I mean, I'm rooting for him. I said it last week. I'm fucking rooting for the dude.
It's the world's
I
smallest
understand what it
violin.
is, but like, I'm happy with our catchers now, which is why I'm happy Gary's doing his thing. But fuck,
Where was
why
that
can't you
at?
just do it with us? Is it that big of a difference?
I don't know, dude.
That Sonny Gray is good again. That Gary Sanchez is good again. That Aaron Hicks is all of a sudden good. Aaron Hicks, 6 games as an Oriole, hitting .368 with 7 hits, 5 runs, a triple, and a home run.
It might just be the atmosphere, dude.
Bro, it's more
Who
production.
knows?
It's more production than he's had his whole fucking year with us so far. How many triples does he have with the Yankees?
I mean, wait, who's he with now?
The Orioles?
The Orioles? Yeah, I mean, the Orioles.
Again, a lot more relaxed. Fuck,
I mean,
man.
like you're playing in Baltimore. You don't know what the fuck they're saying over there. They speak a different language. You go to New York, you strike out. Come on, come on. Oh shit! He's their boss.
Fuck you.
You know, you hear like you fucking every character on The Sopranos in the stands.
Come on.
This bullshit bastard playing fucking Hazel. It's a Sopranos reference, pussy.
Where's the freaking gabagoo?
Hit the fucking ball! Come on, Rizzo! You know, like you know, the only time that there's any sort of noise in the stadium, here comes our fucking guy, Anthony Rizzo. That guy's fucking a time. That guy.
They call so you know how he's calling Daniel Vogelbach Danny Burgers.
Yeah.
There's an actual man named Jake Burger that plays for the White Sox. He had a walk off earlier this week. Walk off grand slam maybe.
I played the show with him last season.
Jake Burger.
Yeah, I played you in the show with him.
He's not terrible.
Yeah, he's not terrible.
So where's Jake Burger's videos? He's doing a little better than Danny is.
Yeah, but you look at Danny and he's an icon. You know, that's the only Mets player that I fuck with out of anybody is Vogelbach because it's Danny Burgers. I mean, how can you all love the guy? He's just this plump base, you know, home run. Hell, maybe the fucking double every
fucking ropes.
Yeah, hitting ropes out of here. Danny Burgers. I mean that guy is. It's comical. That's like
it's funny they did that preseason promo of the bases being bigger and the new rule changes and stuff, and it's like in his head, and he's like, I think I'm gonna steal second base right here.
Have you seen a close up of Altuve running the bases this year?
No.
You need to watch it now.
Is it funny or something?
Yes, it is. Like it looks like he, you know, bounces off of a fucking trampoline whenever he steps on the base, and it's just massive compared to the guy. It's huge. The bases, dude. The bases are huge.
Yeah.
Like shit. You know, damn. Why'd they make them bigger?
I think it's all that they realized they weren't gonna hit more home runs, so more stolen bases. They're showing off athleticism over power now.
Oh, dude.
They're trying to show off speed and athleticism over.
You put them Billy Hamilton in today's game, fucking 70-20.
That's why I like Esteury Ruiz. That's why I picked him on fantasy, because he has the most stolen bases in the league, and he's doing it at a fucking unprecedented rate.
What's he at?
A large I know he's got the most in the league. It's a pretty large number for stolen bases, at least.
Check this out. As Joey Diaz says, living like a doctor. Sprite.
So far, he's got 28.
28?
Yeah.
Through June. Fuck, dude, 40?
29. Stole his 29th the other day, actually. I really don't know.
40? 50? By the end of the year? How many home runs?
How many home runs?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. That's not the point here.
I mean, shit. If he's hitting some nukes, he could go like 30 for 30.
Yeah, but he's not a power hitter. That's why he steals so many fucking bases.
I was just saying, maybe. You know, who knows?
Maybe
Yeah,
we don't
Dan
know.
Acuna's he's on a 30-30 watch.
Yeah, he's on a fucking 30-60 watch, isn't he? They were saying he was going to steal 60 fucking bases or something ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking them. He is damn taking them.
29 stolen bases.
Who can you?
Ruiz.
Shit,
Caught stealing
60?
6, so he doesn't care to get thrown out, but he's fucking going. He didn't give a shit. He's just going regardless.
Heads up for 60. Maybe.
Maybe more.
You never know.
Maybe fucking more. We're pulling for more. Want to see history, man. Want to see some Give me some fucking history. Luis Ariz, break records. Other people. Who else is breaking records?
Some of that shit you put in the books.
Spencer Strider. Let's break some sort of strikeout record.
Pencil and paper.
You didn't throw well tonight, but you can break some fucking records. Who else is breaking records? Who the fuck we talk about? Who else is breaking records? Hey, Syndergaard, let's break some records. Let's get the highest fucking ERA ever. Ever. Let's break some fucking records, man.
The cat on the Marlins, who might break Ted Williams' record. Do it.
Let's break some fucking records. Simeon, go on another hitting streak. Let's finish the job this time.
Aaron Judge hit 80 home runs.
Aaron Judge, just do it, man.
Do it.
Hit more home runs. Pete Alonso, stop hitting home runs, you fucking cunt.
Danny Vogelbach, be the fattest motherfucker to play professional baseball.
Why don't you lead the league in stolen bases?
Yeah. all that momentum.
Yeah.
Dummy. Lean forward.
That's what I was going to say, dude.
Lean
Use
forward.
that fucking...
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Chicken, start sliding halfway.
Yeah.
Go glide.
Play at Toronto, dude.
Yeah, man.
You cut through there.
Yeah.
Play at the Rockies.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah. Thin air.
Thin air. Be like Todd Helton's home runs.
Glide.
You just... Like Matt Olson trotting around the bases after a home run.
Yeah, dude. Tighten them nuts, baby.
Glide.
Like Matt Olson gets injured, wire stripper, stat. Climbs.
All he needs to do is get soldered back together.
Yeah, climbs, wire strippers, nut driver, impact.
Batteries.
24-volt DeWalt.
And then they just got... He's got...
5/16 bit.
Like a fucking cartoon. He's got that big fucking switch on his back. So after everything's done, and he's and just goes to town.
He gets done going 5 for 5. Good night, Matt.
It's like the movie Real Steel, but he's shadowboxing Chipper Jones's swing.
Plugs him in like fucking Tesla.
All right, we got to get out of here. You got anything else?
No, I'm good. Just go Braves. Go Vols.
Go Vol. Mainly go Vols. Go Yanks, of course, but, you know, we're going to do what we're going to do. Go Vols, baby. Let's win the whole damn thing.